Good evening, ETT329. This is Ashley Fisher again, and this is going to be my part 3 of the final project. And it's going to go more in depth about how WordPress can be a tool that teachers can utilize in an educational setting. Professor Hogan gave me a little insight about how lectures probably wouldn't be the best fit for a WordPress. So I'm going to kind of restructure my final project in regards to that. So obviously we wouldn't be lecturing 100% on WordPress. We would be doing a bunch of, little blogs and little ways to kind of incorporate the lesson plan. So obviously you can do a presentation, you can do a lecture just like Professor Hogan does on YouTube. And what we'll be doing, or what I will be doing today, I will be adding a link on WordPress from YouTube. So let's just get started. So like I showed you before, this is the final project on WordPress.com, where you're able to blog and create a website that will actually be free. So they have a plan that you're able to do for free, which is a great way and a great incentive to kind of get students onto a different site rather than the same Blackboard and the same email platform that obviously students go on. And sometimes it does get a bit boring for students to continue to keep going to the same website, especially with online courses. You kind of want to be more engaged with your lesson or of that week. So I feel that WordPress would work well with an educational setting, in an educational setting, by refocusing that students focus on a different website rather than Blackboard. So there's a couple packages that you're able to do. So you're able to do the personal, the premium, and the business. Obviously, we're going to be doing free for right now, but if there's a teacher that is willing to pay, obviously, $2.99, which is nothing, and $8.25, which is their most popular, that would be a really great way just to kind of get the students involved. So let's get started on the blog post. So obviously I showed you a brief overview because we only had 2 to 3 minutes, but since we have 5 to 8 minutes, I'm able to actually add a blog post and show you how to create a blog post on on WordPress.com. So let's add a blog. So you just simply obviously click add. So that's another reason why WordPress.com is so easy and so simple. It's because of the clean website that you're able to create, because of how simple it is to create it. So all you do is press add, and here you go, and here we are on the blog, and we're able to, in the title, so where it says title, create a title. Let's just create an example, how digital technology impacts institutions. So that's obviously something that I just made up. And so what you can do now, you can obviously create little blurbs about why you feel that way. And obviously this wouldn't be your lecture, but this would be your lecture. So you would be able to go here. You're able to Command V, and obviously I copied a URL and then just pasted it into the blog. And so you're able to copy and paste and insert a chain where you're able to link it in a new video or a new window. So let's just put how digital technology, blah, blah, blah. And what is also neat about this blog, that you're able to link an existing content, link this video to an existing content. So you're able to click on here. Let's just say this kind of is relevant to this category. I'm able to click that and then add link. And now you are able to add that link to that different page, where maybe somebody's looking at this page or looking at that other page and not this page, which obviously has this video on there. So that's a great way to keep this video going. And all you do is simply come over here to the right hand side and just click publish. So now it is going to publish. Now it says post publish on final project, and here it is. So all you do is,
good afternoon, ETT3.
so now you hear my other video that I created. That was part 2, and I'm able to have a video and have a presentation that way, so you don't only have to read, you are able to hear and listen, because obviously that is an important way to learn. Obviously you want to hear and listen instead of just reading, or obviously specifically for lecturing. So let's continue on. Now you see how I created a blog on my WordPress.com. Let's go to pages. Now you're able to add pages. So right now I only have about and contact. And obviously these are 2 really important key pages to have on your blog or website. And so I just went to edit the content or the contact information. And so I created my own little blurb, and obviously you can create your own little blurb. So cool. And so you're able to create your own little blurb right here, just to kind of keep everyone, oh, this doesn't want me to have a lowercase e or uppercase e. So there we go. So create your own little blurb. So cool. And I can obviously edit this. I can take away the website. So let's just do that for right now. We can update that. And so now you only have name, email, and comment. So you're able to type in your teacher's email as well as put your name on there and add any question or comment or concern that you would like. And all you do is simply submit. So now we want to update that. And there you go. So that's something that's really cool. You can kind of customize your own contact page. I have a little blurb about myself like I showed you in my previous video, and you can obviously change that. You're able to create a video in here, so you're able to, you know, obviously introduce yourself that way so your students are able to see you, just like Professor Hogan did, which was awesome. And a couple other things, obviously the media, you're able to put your images in here just so you can kind of keep it in this little media category. So whenever you need a picture, you can just simply click on the picture and add it. And testimonials, obviously we really don't need any testimonials just because it is a blog and it's just for teaching purposes. So we don't have to really go have to worry about testimonials. Now here's the next little category, which is called personalize, and I'm able, and this is an awesome way to kind of get your creative juices flowing as far as teaching goes. You're able to kind of create your own theme, and I obviously chose my theme, but which was this dyad right here, or that was the first theme that I did. I can't remember which theme I picked, but it was along the lines of something simple and clean and organized. So that's what I chose, but you can of course choose an even more minimalist website themes as well. And right here, this is obviously something that I don't recommend obviously as teaching, just because you don't want your personal courses to be shared, so you're able to not have that showcased, and you don't have to have your students see that. You're able to have followers and add people onto the final project. So let's say you have a student maybe creating their own blog, or creating your own blog on your WordPress. You're able to add them on. So that is basically how you use WordPress, and I hope you learned a little bit more in depth about what WordPress really does for teaching. And I hope you enjoyed this mini lesson, and have a great rest of your year. And if you are still in classes for the fall, I wish you guys luck. And if others have graduated like I have, good luck with finding your dream job. So have a good night, and thank you so much, Professor Hogan, for everything that you did this summer regarding ETT 329. Have a great night.